are you?
Over here.
Engage friction assist. I thought you never miss.
But for that armor, I wouldn't have. Stand and fight.
You want to fight? Show yourself.
And lose the advantage? Have I taught you nothing, Cyrax?
Idiot!
If you had kept your head, been more disciplined, you'd have felt the noose tightening around your neck.
Fighting your foe unseen, attacking from a distance. There are rules.
Rules? Lin Kuei don't fight in tournaments. We fight wars! If I am hidden, you must reveal me. That should be second nature to someone with your pedigree. I was wrong, thinking you worthy of that armor.
You are my instructor and my commander. Don't confuse that with being my superior.
Now who isn't worthy?
Had I not shown myself, you never would have found me.
You don't like my combat? Send me back to the Air Mountains.
You do not go home until I have made you the perfect Lin Kuei. I made your parents that promise, and I will keep it.
Once again, you outdo yourself. This facility, the armor, even your father's dreams weren't so grand. Only you could have replaced him as our master armorer.
Indeed.
Is that disrespect? You are fortunate Sector is your mentor.
None is intended, Grandmaster.
With your permission, I will begin the armor's mass production.
First, it must be tested in battle. We have found Kuai Liang and his Shirai Ryu. They gather at the Wuxi for his wedding.
Attack his wedding? I am aware what he's done, but...
Surprise will give us the tactical advantage.
We may win the battle, but find we lose the war. No one will respect us.
Better to be feared than respected.
I still cannot believe that Liu Kang capitulated to Outworld. That he agreed to break up our clan.
He was spineless, as was Kuai Liang for abiding his surrender.
They gave up on the Lin Kuei, but we will not. Go, begin attack preparations.
Already she suspects our deception. Eventually she will learn the truth about Kuai Liang.
We will be ready when she does.
Today we gather to witness the union of Harumi and Kuai Liang. Let us celebrate their bond as they celebrate each other. As they celebrate
Stage fright, Thunderlad?
I have never performed a marriage, and I wasn't expecting to today. But Liu Kang and Geras were called to Outworld unexpectedly, and I...
Relax, Ray dude. You're being very undude. We're just extras in this picture. Kuai Liang and Harumi, they're the stars. Man, this reminds me of when Chris and I got hitched.
In Hollywood? I bet that was epic.
Nah, it was before I got famous. Small service, modest church. Ah, simpler times.
Today, we gather to witness the union of Harumi and Kuai Liang. Let us celebrate their bond as they celebrate each other. By the Elder Gods!
Oh, hell no. We are not doing the Red Wedding.
What?
Game of Thrones! Season 3, Episode 9. You, my friend, are hopeless.
Both of you, not now.
Go. I'll be fine.
Don't worry, I've got you.
You do?
God, please let her have a sister. What in the actual fuck? When did the Lin Kuei go mecha anime? Who the hell are they?
Yellow and red. They have to be Cyrax and Sector. But I can't believe they would do this.
Liang has led you astray. No, that is not our mission.
What are you doing?
Desist. It is not your fight.
You defend her, Cyrax?
Kuai Liang, Thomas, they've broken their oath. They are fair game. But she is not Lin Kuei. She only attacks because we do.
You grasp feebly for honor amidst this brazen assault? It disgusts me.
Make no mistake. We are here because of your treachery.
Are you ready, brother, to reap the reward of your faithlessness? Cyrax, take him.
Yes, Grandmaster. Stand aside. I told you this isn't your fight.
You want him? You must kill me!
If she makes it necessary, grant her wish.
You know Bihan is wrong, that he acts without honor.
No, it is Kuai Liang who's betrayed the Lin Kuei.
That is a lie. Spoken by the man who let my father perish.
What?
So impatient to lead, to make the Lin Kuei his. My brother went even further. He broke his sacred oath and sided with outsiders against Earthrealm.
No, that is impossible.
Did I have this when last we saw each other? Who do you think is responsible?
Grandmaster, is this true?
Every word.
You knew about this, didn't you?
I share his vision for the Lin Kuei. We won't be bound by Liu Kang's limits.
Breaking our traditions, our vows, I won't stand for it.
Which is why we kept you from the truth.
Now that you know, you are a threat to the Lin Kuei, and you must be imprisoned alongside my brother.
How was I fooled by your lies?
An excellent question, Cyrex.
Kuai Liang, I have no words. In my heart, I doubted this mission, but in the rush to prove myself,
That's no excuse.
No, it is not. There can only be one punishment.
Please, Kuai Liang. She was deceived. Give her mercy. Your gift to me on our wedding day.
As you wish. But no, you are not forgiven. This day has seen too much Shirai Ryu blood.
The Lin Kuei retreat. We've turned them away.
Thank you, Raiden. And also to the Shaolin. I am sorry to have entangled you in my family's squabble. Detain Bihan and Sector. We will deal with them upon our return to the compound.
Respectfully, no. Their crimes are not only against you, but against Earthrealm and Outworld. Their fate lies in the hands of Lord Liu Kang and Empress Melina.
Spare their lives? Are you mad?
I agree. They must answer for aiding Shao's rebellion. And of course, I leave their punishment to you. But killing them will neither restore Sindel, nor ease your loss.
But it will give me great pleasure.
Empress, please.
When Shao's rebellion ended, and he was imprisoned, my advisors also urged mercy, to smother the seditious fire he'd lit. But it stayed, smoldering among his followers. And when Shao escaped from his cell, it reignited. Now, my sister's armies are stretched to their limits.
And as always, Earthrealm's might is at your disposal to help deal with Shao's threat. What I ask in return is that together, we try to break the cycle of violence as partners in peace.
What's this?
Interlopers from yet another timeline.
Yes, but whose?
Havoc.
The cleric of chaos is a keeper of time. This day will not end well.
How can it not? I finally meet the man who inspired my life's work. Thank you, Lord Liu Kang.
Spare me the theatrics, Havoc. Explain.
I fought against you at the pyramid, alongside Titan Shang Tsung. He came to my timeline and sought my aid. Until then, I'd no inkling other timelines existed, let alone that they could be made to fight.
That is why you are here. To pit my timeline against yours in combat.
Yours, mine, all timelines. You cannot imagine the chaos.
Can I presume the next death you seek is mine?
That comes later. For now, I only need him.
Is abducted. We must break free.
The odds are not in our favor.
We are Ungari, Chameleon. We won't fail.
Better to let real warriors handle this.
You and Sub-Zero won't earn the Empress's mercy. Once set, her mind doesn't change.
We are not fighting for her mercy. We are fighting for our lives. No business here.
My sisters!
That would be foolish and unnecessary.
Deal with them.
Their weapons need work. They were defeated easily.
They saved your sisters, did they not? Time for them to finish the job. Now have you had enough?
You are a good fighter.
It is not just you Ungari who train from birth. My parents raised me to be Lin Kuei. My skills are their legacy.
With me!
Unnatural.
How do we fight them? Trust your training and each other to endure and survive.
Now do you appreciate the armor?
If only you had built it for a more noble purpose.
Whatever its intended purpose, it now serves Lord Havoc's. You will fight and die for his amusement. Rejoice Embrace the chaos.
I loathe chaos.
He is ours, Lord Havoc. When I return, there will be anarchy.
They will not escape. Beyond! No!
I hope you are fond of chaos.
Tanya, detain her.
Empress, perhaps she has earned mercy. She aided us in combat.
Only because we faced a common foe. She was complicit in Mother's death. She deserves no mercy.
She may not, Empress. But we will need her aid in the current crisis. We shall take the time to discuss.
As you wish.
He is a gifted fighter. He will do well in the arena. No. For him, I have other plans. To pass the time while I infuse my Kamidogu with Gearus's time crystals.
What are Kamidogu?
You don't know. See for yourself. They are powerful, ancient relics. When used together, they can remake this timeline's reality. My genius was discerning that they could also shape the reality of other timelines.
If first infused with their time crystals.
He has brains to go with his brawn.
Shouldn't you have captured Liu Kang? Why capture Gearus?
Because he is the only being who has lived in all prior timelines. Which means the time crystals within him contain the building blocks of all current timelines. Once my Kamidogu are infused with them, I will have the power to remake all timelines as I see fit.
Condemning us all to anarchy.
Not condemned. Elevated. Perfected. As you will be, once I'm finished.
This new Havoc is different from ours. The one who helped Xiao's rebellion. He doesn't want freedom. He wants to burn everything down. Smashing timelines together so he can watch them fight?
Our Havoc is less crazed because I recrafted his destiny when I restarted time. Meeting Titan Havoc proves it was wise I did.
First that Shang Tsung, now this Havoc? Will the threats from these Titans never cease? Tell me, how do we escape this crisis?
We must rescue Geras before Havoc takes from him what he needs.
I will dispatch several legions. Katana
Your
will...
Majesty, they are needed here. Shao's escape, his renewed rebellion leave Outworld vulnerable. Similarly, I cannot go, as my absence would leave the timeline vulnerable.
Which is why you believe we need Sector.
As Lin Kuei, she and Cyrax are trained for this type of mission, and they have the benefit of being with us here. I can send them immediately, under Scorpion's command.
I want neither's help. I will go alone.
That would be unwise. Do not doubt Cyrax's need to make amends. And do not doubt Sector's hatred of Havoc's chaos, or her longing for Sub-Zero's safe return. Neither will betray us.
Trust Sector. Are you sure?
No. I am also not sure I trust you. But Liu Kang is right. We must act. You understand the terms of your release?
Retrieving Geras is our priority. Rescuing Bihan
is secondary. We save him only if the mission is not put at risk.
That was made clear.
Do not forget. Move! Liu Kang is waiting.
I have never seen the like. Nor have I.
No distractions. Either of you.
He scolds me like some new initiate?
Calm yourself. We cannot save our timeline if we fight among ourselves.
When this crisis ends, we settle our differences.
Obey no rules. Follow no laws. All that your heart desires is right. All that your body craves is holy. From the time you were born, orders minions have poisoned your mind. Parents telling you what to believe. Priests telling you how to worship. Politicians how to think. Let Lord Havoc cleanse you with his chaos! Let him scour your soul with its blessings! Let him hand you with its protection! Only he can save you from orders oblivion!
It is madness. We must find Geras in this.
sisters. Lord Havoc wants their names.
Quit beating your gums. He's getting nothing from me.
Once he breaks the cryomancer, you will be next.
Name: Jonathan Cage. Rank: Lieutenant Colonel. Serial number: piss off.
If he leads a resistance, perhaps he knows where to find Giras. And the cryomancer that Tarkatan mentioned, it must be Bihan.
I concur.
Welcome to the party, baby doll. What's your name?
Call me Sector.
I'll call you anytime you want. I love a broad that can fight.
Are all foes here so inept?
I like your grit. You've ruined me for the girls back home.
Less flirting, more fighting.
We seek chaos. You defend order. It will be destroyed.
Lin Kuei don't die easily.
What in blue blazes? Oh, shit. This is some bad business.
Never seen a Zaterran?
Is that what the hell he is?
Lord Havoc wants you captured. Your choice if it is dead or alive.
Choose to be on my way.
Are you hurt?
Not a scratch.
Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit. Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Cage, U.S. Army, 44th Infantry. One moment I was fighting Hitler in France. The next, I was here, fighting some asshole named Havoc.
We have a Johnny Cage where we come from. Though the two of you have little in common.
6 months ago, I'd have been gobsmacked by that. But now, I realize I'm weird. A dime a dozen. This mashed up world's thing has got my brain foobar.
Fuba?
Lieutenant Colonel, what happened?
At ease, friends. He's with me.
Thank Argus you are safe.
I'd be a gold star in Mama's window if it weren't for these fine people. Emperor, meet Sector, and... I'm sorry, I never got your names.
Scorpion, this is Cyrex.
I am Rain. No need to use my title, as I no longer have an empire. Havoc has taken it. I assume you're among his latest victims. You do not yet seem the worse for wear.
Havoc arrived recently in our timeline, kidnapping a being who is key to his plans to destroy it. We are here to retrieve him.
We've been trying to take Havoc down, but we've got shit to show for it. Our attack on his citadel was a bust. A lot of folks died. Rain's wife, Tanya, got captured.
She is to fight for Havoc's perverse pleasure tomorrow in his arena. To the death. The being Havoc kidnapped. I would think he is at the Citadel. It is where Havoc spends his time.
Can you get us there?
Sure thing. But getting in, finding your friend, it's a whole nother kettle of fish. Rain's wife is the only one with a scoop on the Citadel's layout.
Then we must save her, before it is too late.
Your aid is welcome, but be warned, death is more likely than success.
make a wager?
The sorcerer, no question.
Frost will win. Every variant of her who's ever fought here has been fierce.
I should have kept Kronika alive after taking her hourglass. So I could rub her nose in what I've made of her golden balance.
She would disapprove?
She would despise it. It was her own fault. She didn't think me a threat.
There are so many Havocs.
All equally revolting. Reiko and Li Mei, the rulers Tanya and I deposed, also revered blood sports. I had hoped I had seen their end.
How long did you hold power?
Before Havoc came? Long enough to miss what he destroyed. Everything changed in an instant. Our timeline merged into his and was reduced to anarchy.
If you enjoyed that, you will revel in what comes next. A new combatant will entertain us. One who dared to resist. Welcome, Tanya!
Don't worry. We'll surprise him before combat begins.
Seems we have an unexpected but welcome wrinkle. Tanya will have partners in combat.
What's happening?
What are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Without my Empress, I am not an Emperor.
You celebrate too soon. This fight is just beginning.
Who are they?
They're friends, Tanya.
You had no chance of sneaking in here unnoticed. Kenshi's blade excels at ferreting out intruders. I was not expecting you three quite so soon. Your Liu Kang was shrewd to take the initiative.
Come down here, Havoc! We are waiting!
Yes! Entertain your lackeys by fighting us yourself.
You would die too quickly. My followers deserve so much more!
Fuck you!
A vampire? A demon? Havoc needs to do better than that.
When my Chris fells you, Order's collapse will be hastened. With every strike of it, my soul is one step closer to chaos.
As long as I live, I will keep anarchy at bay. They will overwhelm us if we don't escape.
That way!
Well done, husband. We have them.
They fight like Reiko and Li Mei.
We defeated those tyrants. We can defeat these. I have faith in Argus, Delia, and you. Tyrants always fall.
I adore your quick thinking.
Just one of the many reasons you wed me.
Love-sick fools! Cast your eyes here, not on each other, to behold those who bring you death.
Do not be so quick to demand attention.
We must get to the tunnel.
Yes, expeditiously.
This would be amusing.
Joseph.
So much for our escape.
Escape? The tunnel is an entrance, not an exit. You are now in the maze. Its route is ever-changing. Its traps beyond ingenious. Its denizens wickedly lethal. No one survives. I delight in devising new ways to kill.
We won't give you the pleasure. We won't die here.
Death is assured. The only question is how it claims you.
We will weather this storm together.
It is no use. It's too thick.
Well, this is a pretty pickle.
Cyrax, we are going to keep moving. With luck, our paths will cross somewhere ahead.
Understood. The others are moving on. We should too.
Agreed. Come.
Handle the others, please. The Empress and Emperor are ours.
I am not surprised that you aligned with Havoc. You'll do anything to obtain the power you crave.
Do not lecture us. You're no better. That's why you stole our throne.
We acted for Outworld, not ourselves. To free it from your corrupt regime. You will never regain your power.
That Sector. We must help.
Merciful Delia!
Chaos manifests in myriad ways. You will fight them again and again until you finish them. Only then may you move on.
It is their lives or ours. You heard Havoc.
But I wish only to take his. Put them out of their misery.
Now that is a kill. Executed with such flair. You have earned my favor, and may proceed.
I am so weary of his voice.
As am I. Let us find Sector.
Hopefully, Havoc keeps his word. Thank Argus.
The more who die, the more Havoc sends.
I'll admit, I relish the challenge.
Are you prepared for the next?
What now?
It is fiendishly simple. To survive, you must open that door.
Havoc let us pass so he could crush us.
Step back.
This is getting us nowhere.
The lock can be picked, if there's enough time.
I will buy you some. Tanya, if Sector opens the door, go with her.
No! I won't.
You must. I cannot hold these back much longer. I won't escape.
Rain.
You need to survive. Get Sector's allies into the Citadel.
No! We vowed never to leave each other's side.
We also vowed to preserve the Empire.
Hurry, Tanya!
Every day, you remind me why I chose you.
Go, Tanya. Please.
These corridors go on and on like my old CO. Damn, Major Blake could talk.
I realize I have not thanked you for sparing me.
Thank Harumi. It was her request.
I do not expect forgiveness, but I do expect understanding. The lies told to me.
How long have we known each other? That you could ever believe
You vanished without explanation. Bihan, my Grand Master, gave me one. It made no sense, but then nothing about your departure did.
You blame me for your actions? Is that what you are saying?
No. I am saying I am not a machine. I am human. And humans make mistakes.
We will finish this later.
Its magic is blocking my armor's sensors. They are not detecting the traps.
This fiendish place. To think it will be my husband's tomb.
At least he died with honor, giving his life for yours.
Please, don't. If I dwell more on it, I will come undone. Speak of anything else. Perhaps your friends.
They are allies, not friends. And only for the length of this crisis. When it is over, we will settle our differences in combat.
Is your fight over land? Resources?
Myself and others seek a powerful future. They and their ilk cling to an anemic past.
And that is something worth killing for?
No less than the capture of a throne, or a realm.
Untold died satisfying Reiko and Li Mei's barbaric whims. Ours was not a squabble over visions for the future.
If this keeps up, they may fight each other.
They won't get the chance. Neither will survive the next encounter.
Brilliant. Which one? They could lead anywhere.
There's no way to know. Let us choose and keep moving.
Your armor failed to detect that too?
It is not programmed for dragons.
We can get past, if I can calm her.
Calm her? How?
By filling her empty belly. Orin is famished. She hasn't fed in days.
How dare you abuse such a magnificent creature?
I would have thought they'd had enough.
Plainly, they are gluttons for punishment.
They fight to entertain me. They know savor is kill.
Fine then. This time we will finish them.
How will you if you cannot keep your feet?
Havoc thought that would kill us? He has no idea what we can do.
You are able, not invincible. Have no doubt that you will die here.
It will not be you who kills me.
Shall we? The dragon awaits. Are you sure you can calm it?
She must also be a telepath.
It would seem. Read their thoughts.
Putara Orin, Ama Tanya, Nijana Eshwa, Rahaput Shapuru. Orin, I beseech you, we mean no harm.
You speak dragon tongue, and with the proper respect. Come, I will not smite you. Yet.
She has opened the door. Come.
Kenshi, I do not understand them. The language is foreign.
Before Havoc destroyed my reality, I was beloved by gods. But then he trapped me here and condemned me to this living death. In all the time since, no one has proffered me goodwill. Why do you?
So we may pass unharmed and escape to defeat Havoc. We hope an exit lies ahead.
Your hope is misplaced. There are no exits. All paths lead here.
Sarge did not cover this in basic.
Stand down! Don't anger her.
No, Orin. They are friends.
If you could leave, where would you go?
To Havoc's Citadel, where their comrade is being held captive. If we free him, we can save their timeline, and Havoc will fall.
Show me your destination. I will send you there.
What did she say?
That she can help.
Help? How? It is heavily guarded. A direct assault impossible. But if I can get you inside...
Inside? Natural laws do not apply there. Sending us is...
difficult, but achievable. Stand back.
Everyone, stand back.
No! This will not do! Going to make that! Drains my power.
Thank you, Orin. I will come back for you after this crisis passes.
My new minion will have to occupy them until we arrive. Warn him! The Citadel has been infiltrated.
Did we go on a bender I don't remember? I feel like I'm heavily sauced.
It appears infinite. How are we inside a citadel?
Do not try to make sense of it. Anything is possible in Havoc's domain.
How do you know the Citadel's secrets?
I spent months posing as one of Havoc's minions to gather intelligence for our assault. There. Havoc's foundry. If your friend is here, he is beyond that door.
Are you all right?
Mostly. My armor absorbed the fall.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I am happy to return the favor.
My armor flies short distances. I can retrieve them one at a time.
Be careful. Fall off the pathways and you will fall forever.
Allow the Brotherhood of Chaos to help you on your way.
You sound like Bihan.
I am he, though not as you remember.
What did Havoc do to you?
He perfected me, baptizing me in chaos. Those who oppose anarchy, who revere order, will be eliminated. That is the will of Lord Havoc.
Havoc's will not be done.
He's gone. Where is Bihan?
You know him from your timeline?
Yes, but he has been corrupted. I must restore him. Bring him back.
Do not fret. I am sure we haven't seen the last of him.
Do you mind a change of partner?
Not at all, Cyrax. Thus far, your Brotherhood does not impress. Havoc is deluded if he thinks you can contain us. I remain unimpressed.
Tanya, step aside!
You will be scorched by the flames of anarchy.
Water, fire, razor-edged hats. I've had enough chaos for one day.
As have I, Cyrax. As have I. I will be glad when this day is finished. The foundry door is up ahead.
Lead on, Empress.
Wait.
What, Sector?
Bihan is here, defending Havoc.
Defending him? Is there no low he won't sink to?
He is not himself. His mind has been broken.
That may be so, but if he gets in our way...
We have to bring him back, so we can undo the evil that's been done to him.
Only if it won't jeopardize the mission.
You would leave him to die? Have you no respect?
He is owed no more respect than he showed my father.
Greetings, brother. Once again, we are opposed.
Your new attire suits you. It is as black as your heart.
How are you always so blind? First to the Lin Kuei's potential, now to the perfection of Lord Havoc's chaos.
It is your ambition that is blind, Bihan. As always. Though he twisted your mind to his purpose, he left your desires unchanged.
The future is chaos. All must embrace it.
Scorpion needs help.
Despite what Kuai Liang says, he would regret it if he loses Bihan. We cannot kill him.
No promises. Havoc must be stopped, no matter the cost. Thankfully, death won't be necessary.
Havoc has made him odious. This must be undone. The Lin Kuei's Elder Arcanist
knows nothing of Havoc's magic. Liu Kang is your only hope. You should not have plotted against him.
You refuse to help? He's your brother.
Kuai Liang has forgotten how to honor his family.
Do not confuse pity for allegiance, Sector. I refuse to take sides.
Havoc wants his time crystals. These relics must be extracting it.
Perhaps the process must be interrupted. Perfect.
When you are ready, we must leave.
And take the Kamidogu as well.
Who's the wise guy who plastered these on here?
Now, Geras, we have them.
Gather my minions. We go to Liu Kang's timeline.
Should Liu Kang be treating him?
As a god, it is his prerogative. I would not be so forgiving.
Only his mind is mended. Havoc's magic is unlike anything I have encountered. It will not be easily mastered.
Bihan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
While our conflict remains, its resolution must wait. It will be moot if we do not stop Havoc.
On that, Liu Kang, we agree.
We have his Kamidogu. That will slow him down.
Only if we keep them from him. We can assume he is already on his way.
Once in the Temple of the Elements, they will be beyond his reach. The others wait for you outside. They will accompany you on the journey. Now, Ihan, what can you tell me of your captivity?
He knows what I know. When my mind was broken, it became an open book. All my knowledge was laid bare for Havoc's inspection.
So he is aware of our defenses.
And also of the portal gateways at Ying Valley. If he recovers the Kamidogu,
he will use them to hasten capture of this timeline by projecting his chaos into all realms at once.
I should have been stronger.
Of the failings which should shame you, this is not one. Few could withstand the Titan.
Sector, are you with Liu Kang?
Yes. Why do...
Come to the entrance.
Havoc.
Raiding my citadel, stealing my Kamidogu. Your warriors are adept at creating chaos.
So good of you to approve.
Approve? You dared to throw my plans into disarray!
The only chaos you revere is yours. You are no zealot. You are a hypocrite.
The Kamidogu are powered, and I am ready. Nothing can stop me from seizing this timeline. To me now! Dispose of them as you wish. The more painful it is, the better.
We will spill your blood to birth eternal chaos. Be glad your deaths serve such a righteous cause.
The blood spilled today will be yours, not mine. If we lose, it will be due to your incompetence.
Of course, you have no flaws.
Do not join combat unless I require it. We cannot risk losing this battle. That is how one wins, brother.
I will bury you in a glacier of hail.
Stay there. He is mine to finish. him.
What is more important, winning this fight or protecting your ego?
Shall we leave them to their quarrel?
No. Let us silence it forever. There is no reason your lives should continue.
Bihan, wait! That was entirely unhelpful. We could have pressed them for information.
I doubt either knew anything. They were underlings.
Possibly, but we will never know. We would have been better served had cooler heads prevailed.
Either way,
Our goal is unchanged. Let us rid ourselves of Havoc.
Agreed. We will gather my champions and depart for Ying Valley.
Now the end begins. Geras. This timeline is mine.
So Dad, look.
Liu Kang and his allies are determined to keep things interesting. Thoughts?
The more, the merrier.
This is what you are meant to do. Defend Earthrealm.
I am not allowed to desire a different future.
Your desires are not at issue. It is your methods for achieving them.
Enough toying with them. We've a job to do.
Patience, Father. You're the one who taught that death should be entertaining.
I am entertained. Are you?
I have them.
Impressive display.
One does not trifle with gods.
No, one kills them.
Stay back. I will finish this.
No, Liu Kang. They are mine. I refuse to fight in your shadow. Only one battle remains. We have him now.
Desist, Havoc, or be banished to the void.
Submit to your order and abandon my triumph. You've gone mad.
This timeline will not succumb to chaos. Its beings are not meant to live that way.
Meant to? There are no sacred laws, no divine rules. choose what is right, because I hold the power. And I choose to bless all beings, everywhere, with anarchy.
Now we're fighting math? I hate math!
He will outnumber us in minutes.
Indeed.
Every timeline I take, it comes down to this. A battle I never lose. A battle between titans.
Not this time, Havoc. This time, you battle me.
No, Bihan. Your ego is too...
Havoc filled my mind with his chaos. I have learned his thoughts, learned his combat.
Ah, fool. You have learned nothing. Chaos is unknowable, unpredictable. You are in no way prepared to stop the pain you will endure.
Who is the fool, Havoc?
Bihan, stand down.
You're not safe until he dies.
We do not know how he is joined with his timeline. Destroying him could wipe it from existence. And I will not kill innocent millions.
That is not our concern. Ours is only this.
Enough! I have had my fill of your selfishness.
Liu Kang, I will not...
Bihan, no! Not this fight!
Thank you, Geras. And you, for your support.
I acted for Bihan. He would have gained nothing from his challenge.
Very well. To reward your efforts on our timeline's behalf, I will see that you are spared Empress Melina's wrath. Go. Return to the Lin Kuei.
And Bihan?
He will remain with me until he has been restored.
I will be kept apprised of his progress?
As I see fit. And Sector. Further Lin Kuei transgressions will be severely punished. As their Grand Master in Bihan's absence, you will be held responsible.
Can Havoc's magic truly be undone?
Yes, though comprehending its intricacies may take years. For now, Bihan will reside at the Temple of the Elements. It is safer for all that way. There is still the matter of Cyrax. She awaits your decision.
I know Harumi's thoughts, but I remain unsure.
Trust your wife, Kuai Liang. Avail yourself of her wisdom.
You came. Thank you.
I promised a decision, and I have one.
Before you share it, may I say one more time that
You fought well against Havoc. You also saved my life. But that is...
Not enough. I understand.
But that is not all. I had no business judging you for believing Bihan's lies. I too was taken in. It is he, and he alone, who deserves my ire. You, however, deserve an invitation.
What can I say? Thank you, Kuai Liang.
Thank you, Grand Master.